So I was through for today, but I've had a few of you guys request for me to say my thoughts on Ryan Garcia staying at 140. If you didn't know, he's going to be fighting Javier Fortuna at 140. They had their weigh-in today. You guys saw that I was, if you were there on the live of their weigh-in on the zone, I was there in the live chat. It was a fantastic time. The war room pretty much took over that chat. Okay, we were just all talking. So the ShowBizz Adult community, we definitely showed up. But yeah, Ryan Garcia said that he's going to stay at 140. And you guys wanted to know, a few of you guys requested to know what I think about that. Look, I'm just going to cut to the mustard. I don't know what it's been since COVID. Maybe COVID has been a great thing for me, but since COVID, I've just been cutting it straight dry, bro. Like straight at you guys, no chaser. And I'm going to keep it 100. When Ryan Garcia said that he's not about the belts, forget the belts, that he's about his money and he want to fight Tank Davis, it just made me think, of the same thing Rolly said, when Rolly said that he's not about the belts. And when people say that they're not about the belts, if you're at 135 and you're saying you're not about the belts, you're practically saying, I don't want to fight Devin Haney. Now, I don't want to fight Devin Haney. Now, staying at 140. Okay, the guy's 5'11" or 5. He's a big kid. Okay, Brian Garcia, I'm a fan of his. I think he's a fantastic talent. I think he has all the potential in the world. If he said, I'm just outgrowing 135, bro, I can't keep making that weight because he looks good at 140. He muscled up. It looks like he can't even cut down to 135. He's shredded at 140. If you would have said that, that's one thing. And he said, well, Tank Davis, he'll fight me at 140. Okay, that's another thing. It'll behoove you to stay at 135. I'm going to tell you something. When I saw Devin the Dream Haney fight Kambosos at 130, that guy ain't 135. He's killing himself too. All right? So Devin Haney, if he could make 135, I feel like Ryan Garcia, he could still make a good go, but he knows his body more than I do. But the explanation he gave had nothing to do with him gaining or not being able to lose the weight. He was saying that he felt good at 140. He was saying that he can make a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis at 140. When they asked about Lomachenko, he said, yeah, I'll fight Lomachenko. Lomachenko won't fight at 140, right? He'll fight at 135. But it just, when it came to Devin Haney, he's like, nobody wants me to fight. He's saying that, yeah, I'll fight Devin Haney, but nobody wants me to fight Devin Haney. They want me to fight Tank Davis. When Akin Barak was bringing up the belts, he was like, forget the belts. It just feels to me that when any fighter is saying, I'm not about the belts at lightweight, they're saying, I don't want to fight Devin Haney. And, that's, okay, how about this? How after a while, when Terrence Bud Crawford was moving up, let's cut it straight. When Terrence Bud Crawford was moving up to welterweight, you start hearing everybody coming up with, even Elder True Spence, Keith one time Thurman. Everybody was giving he doesn't have a belt, yada, 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 yada. Then when he got a belt, it was like, what is the WBO, yada, yada. That's the type of things I'm hearing with Devin Haney. Oh, man, we don't care about belts. Belts not nothing. I'm about the dollar. That's the Devin Haney argument. Tyson Gypsy King Fury, another one. Usyk, he's a middleweight. He's nothing. He's too small, and all those things. If he wins, it doesn't matter if I fight him. Y'all know what I would do to him. He's too small, but I'll fight AJ. That it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm saying? When there's like an underlying, I'm not going to fight Devin Haney. I'm not going to fight Terrence Crawford. I'm not going to fight Usyk. But you're coming up with this different argument. I don't know, man. What I'm saying is, and I'm doing my best to try to explain this, and you guys, I know you guys are hearing me in the comments. I'm not saying that Ryan Garcia is afraid of him. I'm not saying that Lomachenko was afraid of Devin Haney. I don't think Lomachenko was afraid of him at all. I don't think Ryan Garcia fought him all through his amateurs. But Devin Haney, he said himself, those guys know better fighting me. I've dealt with all of them. He said everyone but Lomachenko, so they know better. Ryan Garcia know how hard of a fight that is, but I don't think Ryan Garcia is afraid of him. But there's something about Devin that's just, that boo-boo Andre that, look, man, if I beat him, I don't want to have to think so hard. To beat him, you got to do a magnificent job. I'm not going to look great against him. I may just lose again. I don't know what it is. It can't be a money thing. Because that guy's holding all the straps. That's the man right now. I mean, okay, look, Gervonta Tank Davis, he makes more than Devin, but Devin is raking in more money than, like I said, look at my live streams. Look at when I do the commentary. I had to filter my most watched live streams, and I saw that Devin the Dream Haney was up there. More people watched Devin Haney than I thought. All right? More people know Devin Haney than I thought, like, especially with him being undisputed. Now he has went overseas now. Now he's getting those fans and those looks. Devin Haney is now undisputed. I mean, I think that argument, that money argument, is not the argument anymore. Tank Davis, okay, he's the man. He's going to make his money. But other than him, Tank Davis can't be your entire career, Ryan Garcia. What, you're going to fight Tank Davis and then retire? You'll have to fight Devin Haney at some point. It would have sat better with me if Ryan Garcia was like, yeah, fight Devin Haney, become undisputed. Why not? But he brought up that Rolly Romero argument, that whole the belts don't mean anything. When actually, in all honesty, the reason why we're crazy about Errol the True Spence versus Terrence Crawford is not just the matchup, it's the matchup for all the marbles. It's the matchup for legacy. It's the matchup for undisputed. And I don't care what anyone say. Don't let them convince you guys. Don't let any fighter convince you guys that they're not about legacy. And I know Ryan Garcia wasn't saying that he wasn't about legacy, but becoming undisputed has something to do with that. And Devin the Dream Haney, he stamped his legacy. He's a fantastic fighter. You guys have, that history with each other. I don't know. It looks like Ryan Garcia staying at 140 could be a weight issue thing, but I just don't like what he said about the belts. Let me know how you all feel in the comments below. I know I said a lot. I can be totally off base, but that's how it sounds to me. I'm out. Huh.